And just a reminder that the recording is only for speaking voices, so your image won't be shared. So welcome to Still Point's offering of the Contemplative Holy Week liturgies. Tonight's liturgy is the ritual of anointing, also a preparatory liturgy, preparing us for the Triduum that will begin tomorrow. This Vesper service focuses on Mary Magdalene and restores her to her central place in this Paschal Mystery. Also, the anointing is also restored. It was a ritual often used in Holy Week celebrations. So let us begin tonight, as we do, by lighting our candle. And if you have an altar candle, I invite you to light with me.
The soul ever dwells in the presence of the Holy One. The soul ever dwells in the presence of the Holy One. The soul ever dwells in the presence of the Holy One. The soul ever dwells in the presence of the Holy One.
Unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains a single grain. But if it dies, it shall yield a rich harvest.
How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all its beauty? It felt the encouragement of light against its being. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened.
Slowly blooms the rose within. Slowly
I am the rose of Sharon. I am the lily of the valley. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. Truly more pleasing is he than wine. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine.
Slowly blooms the rose within. Slowly blooms the rose within.
A garden enclosed, my sister bride. A garden enclosed, a fountain sealed. A garden fountain, a well of fresh water flowing from Lebanon. Arise, north wind, and come, south wind. Blow upon my garden that its spices may flow. I have come to my garden, sister bride. I gather my myrrh with my spices.
Slowly blooms the rose within. Slowly blooms the rose within.
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death, its ardor as unyielding as the grave. It burns like a blazing fire, like a mighty flame. Many waters cannot quench love, rivers cannot wash it away.
Slowly blooms the rose within. 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 Slowly blooms the rose within.
How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all its beauty? It felt the encouragement of light against its being. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened.
We enter now into 10 minutes of silence. I invite you now to light your incense and prepare for the hearing of the gospel reading. Six days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, where he had raised Lazarus, the dead man, to life. Now Martha waited on them. Lazarus sat at the table with Jesus. Then Mary took a pound of costly perfume with genuine nard and anointed the feet of Jesus, wiping them with her hair. And the whole house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Then Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, the disciple who would betray Jesus, remarked, "This perfume could have been sold for over 300 silver coins, and the money given to the poor." But Jesus rebuked him, saying, "Leave her alone. Was she not keeping it for the day of my burial? Truly I say to you, wherever the gospel is proclaimed all over the world, what she has done will be told in praise of her." I invite you now with your oil to anoint yourself. Whatever is in need and desires healing and wholeness within yourself. And may our anointing reach outward to the earth and all her creatures, all who are in need of healing and wholeness.
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death.
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death.
Place me as a seal upon your heart. 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 Place me as a seal upon your heart.
Everyone who begins to study and know their own states is well aware that our experience is a constant state of dying and rebirth. We must not be frightened as we come to this. Although it really is a terrifying thing that we have no power to keep hold of our own life, that it has to be renewed or given back to us by something that does not come from ourselves.
But even when we do see the helplessness with which we fall into oblivion, at that moment, when we are most trying to hold on to ourselves, we must learn to trust that there is something that calls us back and will call us back. And if it calls us back from sleep at night, it will call us back from that other sleep into which we shall enter, the sleep of death.
All shall be well. All shall be well. All manner of things, everything, all shall be well. All shall be well. All shall be well. All manner of things, everything, all shall be well. All shall be well. All shall be well. All manner of things, everything, all shall be well. And all shall be well, and all manner of thing shall be well, when the tongues of flame are infolded into the crowned knot of fire, and the fire and the rose are one.